Well, good morning, happy Tuesday. Um, you might see I have a helper in the frame today. So I wanted to talk today actually about a wonderful resource I have come across in the last month or so, a podcast called HR Stories, and where there's a lesson in every story. It is put on by Chuck and John, and I got the privilege of getting to have a coffee chat with John Thalheimer a few weeks ago, and I have been binging their podcast when I have time to listen. It is a great resource for small businesses. They talk a lot about issues that can affect the workplace from an HR point of view, and they offer some wonderful resources. There is some free, some paid. They have a wonderful one for how to HR if you don't have an HR department. They have a resource that's a checklist of basically it sounds like every anything that you could end up coming across, it gives you a checklist of how to deal with it. From audits to onboarding to offboarding to anything you could need. Investigations. So they have put together a wonderful podcast, a wonderful group of resources, and they have a Facebook group for HRs of One. So I wanted to share that because there's a couple things that can always affect your business. Money and people. Um, People obviously could be clients, vendors, employees. There's only so much you can do about the outside people, but the inside people, if you don't know what you're doing, you can get yourself in trouble. So the fact that they have these wonderful resources available for small businesses that need that expertise, but are not in a position they can hire it, I strongly recommend this. Even if it just gives you a glimpse at different issues. One story they talked about was nurses being treated as 1099 contractors, but when you really looked into it, they were employees. So they have had some really great stories. I finished season one, I'm partly through season two, and they have some Q&A episodes where somebody will send in some questions that and it's picked because could be affecting a lot of small businesses. So they give their best recommendations. They will tell you right on the podcast they are not lawyers, but it is a wonderful thing that I think more people should check out, especially if you're in the small business realm. So just wanted to share that with everybody. Of course, if you have accounting, bookkeeping questions, reach out to me. But check out HR Stories, the podcast. I think you will find it very informative. So enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. Enjoy your week. If you're in the Wyoming area, I guess we'll see exactly how much snow we're getting this week. But enjoy your week.